This bizarre student production from film school has the department head pulling his own eyes out straight after watching it. 10 years later, an elderly couple buys the department head's house, and in the boiler room in the basement they find a leftover videotape and give it to their son-in-law, Garvin. Garvin had studied videography as a young man with movie dreams, yet ended up as a wedding videographer. The videotapes came in a shoebox and numbered nearly 40. At first, Jiawen thought they were just random home videos and didn't pay much attention to them, but when he saw a "Don't Watch" tip on the box, he became curious. Jiawen watched a few discs at random, but at first they were just some strange city street scenes and some random interviews, nothing special. However, the content of the interviews surprised Jiawen. Then he watched a few more discs. The more he watched, the more excited he was. Like a treasure will be captured on the computer, these videos, a simple arrangement and editing, and soon, a weird and horrifying story 10 years later resurfaced in the light of day. Garvin put some of the footage online, and soon attracted some attention. A documentary team contacted Garvin. They wanted to make a series of reports on this story. Garvin also quickly agreed to them, because he wanted to regain his dream of making a movie. So what exactly was captured on these tapes? Let's follow the order of Garvin to unveil the weird and scary stories in the tapes. The first tape was shot on March 3, 2004. Sophia is a film and television graduate. He and his partner Feldman are working on their graduation work. After discussing it for a few days, they soon agreed that they would film the city's oldest urban legend, Tom the Peeping Tom. He's also known as the Shivering Ghost by local folklore experts. Tom was the most evil man in the city 80 years ago. He had an extremely bad case of voyeurism and would appear like a ghost outside the girls' bedroom windows at night at all hours of the day, pissing off a lot of parents. In the end, they all lynched Tom and threw him in a sack into a railroad tunnel, where a passing train crushed him to a pulp. 3 years later, this tunnel was abandoned and many young people would come here to graffiti and camp. One of the couples camping with their friends slipped up a game of Don't Blink, which resulted in the girl winning when she said she saw a figure standing up from the end of the tunnel. At the time, everyone thought it was because she had kept her eyes open for too long and her glasses were blurred. However, the horror was that since she saw that black shadow, she realized that every time she blinked, the black shadow would be a little bit closer to her, and in the end, the black shadow was almost close to his face, so he didn't dare to blink anymore, and his eyes swelled up to be red like a ghost.